Okay. Okay, just keep going. All right, Kennedy won on TV. It was because of his appearance. Why is it that Nixon got so mad because he won on the radio? Nixon got mad. He won on the radio. Why do people think Nixon won there?
Because his the way that he talked and the way that he presented his ideas seemed more logical than the way that...
That's exactly what it was. Nixon always felt like he was the better candidate, and if you figure that they judged him based on his ideas on radio, but they judged on appearance on TV, maybe actually he really was. The moral from 1960 is you don't win elections because of presidential debates, but you do lose them because of the debates. Go ahead, click it, pick me a category. Y'all, wow, it's a dead heat. Katie's group has gotten off the deck. Gotta go. Pick me one.
Articles for 5.
Articles for 5. Requirements to be president. Actually, you have it first. You've got it second. Go.
35.
Got to be a minimum of 35 years old. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
United States citizen or naturalized citizen.
What?
United States.
Not naturalized.
Is that an acceptable answer?
He said 4.
-5.
Wait,
Emil said no.
Wait, what?
Y'all have it next. 35 and what?
Wait a minute.
Natural born. Naturalized. I heard naturalized. I heard naturalized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Natural born citizen, 35, and
Residency.
14-year residency. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's one group. Yeah, you gotta watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First hand I see.
And there's one more thing. He has to make an oath to protect the U.S.
You actually do. You have to take an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the United States Constitution. Hang on. First hand I see. These are the 4. Well, you're already out. You missed. I'm going to reopen it now to everybody. First hand I see. Y'all gave me the formal requirements. What are the informal ones? First hand I see. 5. Oh, shame on you. 4. 3. I showed you a video. 2. Go ahead, Superport. Zoom in on Superport. Get really close.
I'm asking, is that the video from How to Be a President?
That seems like there's a lot to do with that. Go. Do you want to give an answer?
Informal one?
Yeah, informal one.
Height?
Height. What about height?
You have to be at least more 5'4".
You have to be at least more than 5'4"? Is that what the video said? 5. There's something similar to that. 4.
Height,
What?
White.
Okay, you do have to be white. It said, although there was the expiration date for Barack. Remember this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else? Informal.
Married.
I'm sorry.
Married?
But you're not in a group.
Married.
Married. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember the video. It was the informal requirements. You had to be tall, not taller than 5'4", but tall, married, straight, Protestant, wealthy. There were a lot of these. This was a big answer. So if you get something like that, click it. You did give me the last correct answer, albeit grudgingly. Pick me a category. Go.
Executive for 3.
Executive for 3. Okay, that I don't think it was executive for 3, but go ahead, click it. Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, go ahead. First hand I see. The election of 1800.
The election of 1800 was between Jefferson and Burr.
And
Adams.
And Adams. Yeah, that's actually right. 1, 2. Wait, that was 11, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Jefferson, Burr, and Adams. Adams was the sitting president.
Right.
Jefferson was the vice president. Go ahead, tell me more.
And in the end, it came down to a tie between. Oh my God! It came down to a tie between Jefferson and Burr.
Well, where did they tie exactly? They tied how?
With the what?
Where did they tie? I mean, they tied, but where? Where? I mean, in terms of votes, how did they tie? 5. You remember? 4. Who determines the
Electoral College.
They tied in the Electoral College. 1, 2, 3. Burr and Jefferson tied in the Electoral College. What was Burr's original role supposed to be?
VP.
Burr was supposed to be Jefferson's VP, and after they tied, what did Burr do?
He tried to actually go for president.
Yeah, he did. Burr did go for the big chair. And when the Electoral College doesn't pick the presidential winner, who does? 5.
It came down to the delegates.
4. Where? Who?
The House.
The House. The House of Representatives is actually going to pick. And who was it?
And they were tied, and it was up to Alexander Hamilton to make the deciding decision. And he said that although he hated Jefferson, he sided with him because he thought that Burr would be the ruin of the country.
Yeah, he really did. Ultimately, it was the Federalists. So Hamilton led the Federalist members of the House to throw the election to Jefferson over Burr. Burr didn't take too kind to this, did he?
No.
Go ahead.
He tried to, he tried to, I believe, start his own.
Oh, but something really happened.
Before he did that, they challenged him to a duel.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Burr actually 1, 2, 3
And-
challenged Hamilton to a duel.
In the duel, they turned and Hamilton shot in the air.
Hamilton won first shot and gave himself up. Tradition was if you give yourself up, the other person would too. But
Burr shot him and he died a gruesome death.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was really, really bad. And then Manny
And then he
Went to the hills
Yes.
with his own.
went to the hills. Yeah, he went to the Appalachian Mountains to create his own country. Burr was tried for treason, ultimately cleared of this, died penniless and drunk. However, what amendment came about after the election of 1800? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 12th Amendment. What's the 12th Amendment say?
VP and president have to work jointly.
Say what now?
Work together.
They have to work together? 5. What's that?
They have to be elected together.
Elected together, Matt. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Be careful, they still have it. Trust me, I'll make sure you know when they're done. Okay, understand on this. How was it that it was in the beginning 3 or 4 elections? How was it that person was picked president and picked as vice?
The person that gets the most votes would get the president. The second most votes would be the vice president.
And then after the 12th Amendment, they were elected jointly, so that you picked them both at the same time. 1, 2. Actually, I need to tick that over. 3. Go ahead, touch the House. Pick me a category. Wow, this is actually going pretty
Wait,
good.
who's picking?
They are. Last correct answer. Gotta go.
The rest of Congress, 2 points.
The rest of Congress for 2. I think this is a Pictionary. Yeah, could you erase that middle?
I'm not trying.
It's right behind the screen. Here we go. It's right behind the screen. Good. Right there. Yeah, there you go. Who's gonna draw for me from your? Come on up.
Yeah, don't draw makeup.
Okay, this is an easy one. This is an easy one. I just need you to draw that. No worries. Got it? Okay. You want to see? Well, I guess that didn't work, did it? 1 minute on the 6th.
Does anyone get to guess again?
Your group has it since you got control.
I already got it, y'all. What's going on here?
This is from the Congress chapter. I can't even see. 35 seconds. That's not bad.
Is this Stan?
Remember, if your group doesn't have control and you give them an answer that they can use, they can still get the points.
What?
Got a box?
15 seconds.
That's how I draw my.
That's really not bad. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2,
Alex, you can't see.
1. Okay, step away. Any guess at all that y'all have? What did he just draw?
If we guess wrong, we lose points.
But you lose control if you get it wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's.
No, it's anyone's.
What?
No, I thought, oh, it is y'all's. Yeah, my bad. Do you have a guess?
Letters.
You don't lose, what's that?
Letters.
Actually, it's really, really close. Anybody with a different guess now that it's open? Okay, go ahead, you can sit back down, I'll take it from you. First hand I see. First hand I see. What is the significance of mail to a congressperson? Mail, M-A-I-L. Go. Y'all have it, 5.
Okay,
aren't they allowed to? They can't specifically to send mail to their constituents, but they can't say vote for me. But they can like say things in the mail.
Okay, they can. Okay, and
So, like,
who pays for this? 5, because that's the other important piece of this. 4. Congress people can send mail out to their constituents with reasons why the constituents should vote for them. However, they cannot say vote for me because who pays for this?
Taxpayers.
Taxpayers. This is actually paid for by the government. What's this called? 5, 4. Oh, shame on you. 3. You got everything together. 2. Right out of the outline. 1. First-hand IC, what's it called to have your postage, your printing, your paper paid for by the government as long as you send out things to your constituents that do not tell them to vote for you? It starts with an F. Oh, it's on. I see it on the tip of your tongue, Alex. Go ahead. It is franking. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all did get points though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Franking. Well, franking is an example of what? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's 2 points. It's 2 points.
Oh, it's just 2. Wow. Yeah, y'all know the your group pointed that out. Yeah, y'all pointed that out. Was it 2 or 4?
It was 2 points.
Okay.
Our
Okay.
team, why did you take our points?
Well, I gave you 8.
Wait,
You're right. I should have just taken off 4. That's right. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
So you get free printing paper, but you can't.
Yeah, I got all that. Can you tell me what that's an example of? It's kind of in a list of other things. 5. It's one of the reasons that people have a high rate of incumbency, because if a challenger wants to send out mail, they got to pay for it themselves. But this is actually paid for by the taxpayer, by the government, as long as you're not telling people to vote for you. Go ahead, touch it. Pick me a category, Katie's group. Y'all have been quiet for a while. Here's your chance. Gotta go. Pick one. Go ahead, pick one, Katie.
Articles 3.
Articles for 3, she says. Click it. Gerrymandering. You've got it first. Gerrymandering was one of the first things we did after the exam before
Are you
Thanksgiving.
defining or give me an article?
Yeah, there was an article and a definition, yeah.
I can give a definition.
Okay, go ahead.
Gerrymandering is basically the reshaping of congressional districts to suit the voters that's voted for you.
It actually is. 1, 2, 3. Do you remember how gerrymandering got its name? It was from that article, Rigging Elections 5.
Yeah,
The very first thing that we did after the exam before
I
Thanksgiving.
don't remember his first name.
4. What was his first name?
I don't
What's
remember.
last name?
What was his last name?
Jerry.
Jerry. What did he draw, this Elbridge Gerry, governor of Massachusetts? What did he draw the district?
Salamander.
He did. He drew a district in the shape of a salamander, and he drew it so that his political party would benefit. And going back in time on this, they knew he was cheating, and hence the term gerrymandering came about. Is it legal? Well, yes and no. If you draw it in a way that the districts all look the same, it's going to be legal even if you create advantages because it doesn't look like you're cheating. However, if you start drawing weird shapes, then at that point, the people are going to ask questions. What shape district is Maryland most known for? Maryland has a weird, go ahead. Okay, I don't know what that means when you start doing stuff like that. Anybody remember what that district was? The pterodactyl? We didn't talk about the pterodactyl? Okay, I'll make sure that I don't ask you about that. 1, 2, 3. Pick me a category. Click the house. Pick me a category. Gotta go.
The rest of Congress for 2.
Rest of Congress for 2. I think we drew that. Yeah. Go ahead and. Okay, it's black now. Go ahead. Pick me another one.
Congress for 5.
The rest of Congress for 5. Click it. Reasons for high incumbency. Y'all have it first. First-hand IC has it next. You got it next. 5. Reasons for high incumbency. 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt, go.
Franking is 1.
Franking is 1, and we've already talked about that, so give me another one.
He raised his hand before
Yeah.
he said 1.
Go, Matt.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to talk about this one again, but name recognition.
Okay, yeah, give me another one that we haven't talked about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead.
Experience.
What about experience? What does that mean? Because now we got to explain them.
Can
5.
we list them first? Can we list them all first and then?
No. I need an explanation. What is experience? What does that mean?
When people go to vote for a candidate, they go for the kind of like Eddie Murphy in the movie. They vote for the guy that they think has the most experience from what they've seen, the name recognition.
That sounds really like name recognition more than experience. 4, 3,
Say the other one.
Can
Two.
I have one other one?
I'm still waiting for experience. 1. Oh my God, thank you, Maddie. Experience. If you remember on this, the longer that you stay in the Congress, the better your committee assignments become, which means that you can do more things back home. Give me another example.
Money.
What about money?
So they're still being paid like while running as opposed to someone who's new who just quit their job.
If you're an incumbent, you're actually going to be earning your congressional salary. What was the congressional salary?
$186,000.
It's right at about $200,000, I think. Do you remember what the staff allowance was?
Per staffer or?
Per member.